What's up guys, Anders here with another video. Today we're going to talk about the Tamer class rework on test server. This will be a quick one and will serve more as a preview since we will see changes in the future. I'll have Warrior, Archer, Striker, Ranger, and Sorceress rework videos out on the channel if you're interested in what is happening with those classes. Other class videos will come as they release them on test server over time. For this video we'll look at Succession and Awakening Tamer. I'm going to give you the gist of what you can expect from Tamer's first week of changes. But remember, these are the first sweep of changes and nothing is final till all classes receive their reworks, after which we will see a rebalancing for all classes to keep them more in line around November-December time. So if something is seemingly undertuned or overtuned, we may see changes in the future before they go live. I'll start with pre-awakened skills and changes to Succession Tamer and give you my impressions of the changes. A majority of the flow skills for Tamer have been incorporated into abilities much like other class reworks. Void Lightning has been changed in both pre-awakening and Succession. It now has attack speed and cast speed debuff on successful hits, super armor at the start of the animation, more damage in Succession, floating CC has been removed, and attack range has been increased. Air Lightning now takes damage from the Void Lightning skill, gains super armor and all debuff effects of the base Void Lightning skill. It can now move backwards farther than before. Heilang Scratch has greater movement distance. The push target effect on good hits has been deleted. Pole Thrust has had push target effect on good hits deleted. Stance Shift has the mana recovery on hit changed to 40 mana recovered per hit, which is a huge difference. Sharpening Claws no longer has bleed effect and instead has magic AP plus 10 for 10 seconds and all AP minus 12 for 10 seconds on good hits. It is incorporated into the Stance Shift skill. Heilang Throat Burn now recovers more HP per hit, deals down smash on the second hit in Succession. Cooldown has been increased to 7 seconds, can be used in quick slot. Knockback CC has been changed to floating CC that applies only in PvE. It now has frontal guard in Succession. Heilang Surging Tide now does not have reduced hits or range if used on cooldown. Movement speed debuff is not applied if used on cooldown. Heilang Roaring now has faster activation animation. Last hit has been removed. Movement speed debuff does not apply on cooldown. Floating CC now applies in PvP but no longer has floating CC in Succession. Air attack modifier will proc even on cooldown, but it has been removed in Succession. Damage has been changed to decrease if used while on cooldown, and in Succession you can activate the skill by using Shift C. Succession Roaring now has critical hit rate applied in PvP. It now also has down attack in Succession. It is now also on a 10-second cooldown in Succession only. When riding Heilang, his movement speed has greatly increased. You can now use Whiplash, Throat Burn, Fearful Trembling, Legendary Beast Power, Leaf Slash, Void Lightning, Scratch, Lightning of Earth, Surging Tide, Roaring, and Trample while riding Heilang. Heilang will no longer CC on command. Succession Lightning of Earth now just deals last hit damage, recovers more HP on hit, recovers stamina while using the skill, and now deals less damage if used on cooldown. Succession Upward Claw now has greater range on the first hit. The all accuracy rate buff will no longer apply if using the skill on cooldown. And as for Awakening Tamer, Cloud Stomping now has greater range and it has been changed to consume stamina on use. The overall stamina consumption of the skill is 250 stamina, down from 350 stamina if you were to use Cloud Ride before. Cloud Ride used to be a higher cooldown. It is now incorporated into the Cloud Stomping skill, so it is now a 9-second cooldown overall. Beast Rampage now has greater range, no longer has floating CC on additional hits, and gains down smash instead. Intimidation's range has increased. Garuda now has down attack on the first hit, no longer has air smash on the last hit, and no longer has reduced PvP hits but has PvP damage lowered to compensate. Ascension no longer has damage tied to Garuda's base damage. Down attack now applies no matter the hit. Moonlight Strike no longer has reduced hits in PvP but has damage reduced in PvP to compensate. The movement distance has increased, and Full Moon now has greater attack range. It now consumes mana instead of stamina. It no longer turns targets on their back. It now deals bound CC in PvE. Down smash effect has been added to the skill. PvP hits reduction has been removed, but damage in PvP overall has been adjusted to compensate. It now also gives accuracy buff of 15% for 10 seconds. All-round spinner additional hit range has increased, and soaring strike no longer has damage tied to all-round spinner. The attack range has increased of that skill. Cooldown has been lowered to 10 seconds. You can use it from quick slot, and PvP hit reduction has been removed. Legendary Beast Dance now deals the same effect regardless of rotation, so movement speed debuff of 30% for 5 seconds and recover 8 health and mana per hit. Critical hit rate of the skill now applies in PvP, but damage in PvP has been reduced to compensate. Echo Pierce now has the range and speed of before taking ultimate Echo Pierce. It no longer has reduced hits in PvP, but has damage in PvP reduced to compensate. Now remember, we won't be seeing adjustments to this rework till November probably. We're gonna get the rest of the class reworks by the next few weeks. We have the schedule out already, so if you think something with Tamer needs adjustments, make sure to send feedback and expect to see changes starting in November. And that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Let me know what you guys think about today's video in the comments or over on our community Discord. We're now public and accepting new members, so follow that link, react to the comments to get your member role, and say hello. If you want to support the videos I make in small donations, you can follow the Ko-fi link below and buy me a cup of coffee. I love coffee as much as I love bells, so every coffee you buy me will be greatly appreciated and will of course come with some Discord perks. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon to get notified when I upload my next video. Remember, bell is good. As always, guys, thanks again for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.